Hello everyone, my name is Ilham and we are from Group 3. Today we are going to present to you the first topic, time value. Now, taking a look at our table of content, we have a few things to talk about, mainly the importance of time management, the consequences of bad time management, the concept from Malay worldview, from the perspective of Islam, time management tools or technique, case study or real life examples, and conclusion.
Time management is the process of planning and organizing how we use our time effectively to complete specific tasks and achieve our goals. It helps individuals prioritize their responsibilities, stay focused, and avoid putting things off. In today's fast-paced world, good time management is essential from improving productivity, reducing stress, and maintaining a healthy balance between work, study, and personal life. By managing time wisely, we can work more efficiently, achieve better results, and make the most of every moment.
Assalamualaikum and very good day to everyone. My name is Nur Azwa with my metric number is A1998878. Today I will briefly talk about the importance of time management. Time management simply means planning and organizing how we use our time. It may sound simple, but it plays a big role in our daily life as students. When we manage our time well, we can finish our tasks more efficiently and avoid that last-minute stress we all hate. One of the biggest benefits of good time management is that it increases productivity. When we plan ahead, we know exactly what needs to be done first, and this helps us to stay focused. It also reduces stress because having a clear schedule makes everything feel more manageable. Besides that, time management helps us make a better decision. When we organize, we don't waste time. We choose what is most importantly, and it creates a healthier life balance. With proper planning, we can study, rest, and still have time for ourselves. In short, time management is not about doing more, it's about doing things smarter. By managing our time well, we improve our focus, reduce stress, and achieve our goals more efficiently. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ilham, and today I'm going to talk about how bad time management affects you. You see, bad time management doesn't sound, like the worst thing ever on paper, but it actually is when you take a look at it a little bit more closer. You see, the consequences piles up really fast because when we don't manage our time properly, we often miss our deadlines, and that doesn't just mean you get scolded by your boss or your lecturer. It also means that you add a lot of unnecessary stress and affect your academics or work performance. Also, when you have bad time management, you often rush to finish whatever project you have. Means that your quality tends to drop a lot. And we start making small mistakes we normally wouldn't do just because we're trying to get things done as quickly as possible. And that poor quality can reflect on us badly, especially when people around us start to see that we are actually unprofessional because we are unprepared and inconsistent. Bad time management can also give us a negative reputation. You see, people might think that we're just, it's once in a while thing, but when they see our work ethic, they will think us unreliable, lazy, or unorganized even. Even if we're trying to do our best, once that impression kicks in, it's going to be really hard to get it off. Then there's also in the case of productivity. When we don't manage our time well, we spend more hours doing less work. It is frustrating because we feel busy all the time, yet our work doesn't exactly show that. And of course, that constant rushing lead to stress. We feel like we're always behind the schedule, constantly catching up with no proper rest to recharge. And eventually, all of that pressure can lead to burnout, both physically and mentally. We feel exhausted all the time, we feel unmotivated and drained because our poor planning keep us in this never-ending cycle of chaos. So in the end, managing time isn't just about, doing all the tasks you have. It's about keeping our stress in check and protect our energy and making sure we can actually survive this whole process, whatever if you're studying or you're working. we need to make sure that we are maintaining our time management well.
Next, we will see the concept of time management from Malay perspective. The old proverb "masa itu emas" encompasses a profound truth that transcends generation and culture. In a world where our lives are a whirling of demand, distraction, and ambition, time stands as our most valuable resources. The prompt was from the writing of Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding father of the United States. In an essay titled "Advice to the Young Tradesman," which is right in 1748, Franklin Benjamin famously stated that, "Remember that time is money." This idea has evolved into more familiar saying in Malay, which is "masa itu emas." Time is a key determinant where we build dream, form relationship, and also achieve goal. Understanding the value of time become very clear when we realize that once it has passed, it cannot be recovered. Understanding the principle of masa itu emas also extend to overall health and also well-being. Poor time management and the stress it brings can negatively affect our physical and also mental health. The constant pursuit of meeting deadline and the pressure to achieve goal can result in sleep deprivation, anxiety, and also even chronic health problems. Effective time management is practical application of the concept masa itu emas. It involves setting clear goals, prioritize tasks, and also allocating time to each task in a way that maximize productivity and also minimize wasted time. The key to mastering this skill lies in the understanding difference between being busy or being productive.
Next, I'm going to talk about the concept of time according to Islam perspective. So number one is the concept itself. So time is a precious amanah, which is trust from Allah. And also the Quran reminds believers of the value of time. And this can be seen in Surah Al-As, where it states that by time, indeed mankind is in loss. Furthermore, every moment that we do on this world will be accounted for on the Day of Judgment. Second is the value of time. So Islam teaches that time is more valuable than wealth, and once lost, it cannot be regained. So the Prophet ﷺ said that there are two blessings which many people waste: health and also free time. So as a Muslim, we are encouraged to use time productively in, for example, in worship, knowledge, and beneficial deeds. Moving on to the principles of time management in Islam. So firstly is niyah, which is intention, where we need to begin every action with sincere intention for Allah. Second is balance, which is wasatiyah, where we need to manage time between worldly duties and spiritual responsibilities. Thirdly is the accountability, or also known as hisab, where we need to reflect daily on how time is spent. For example, we ask ourselves about how did I use my youth, my life, my knowledge, and my wealth. And lastly is to avoid procrastination, which is taswif, where the Quran also warns us against delaying good deeds. Lastly is how do we apply this concept of time in our daily life. So firstly, we need to prioritize worship or ibadah, where we perform solat on time. Second, we allocate time for study, work, rest, and family. And we need to maintain moderation in every of these activities. Thirdly is that we use daily routines and planning to improve productivity. And lastly is we follow the example of our Prophet, who maintained a disciplined and purposeful schedule.
Moving on to time management tools and techniques, there are 4 key methods that can help us stay organized and make the most of our day. First, we have the to-do list. Writing down our daily tasks keeps everything clear and organized. It allows us to see what needs to be accomplished, and there's a real sense of satisfaction when we get to check off each completed task. Next is prioritization using the Eisenhower matrix. This technique helps us to determine which tasks are urgent and important and which ones can be scheduled, delegated, or even set aside. By focusing on what truly matters first, we ensure that our time and energy are used effectively. Then we have the Pomodoro technique. This method breaks works into short, focused intervals, usually 25 minutes, followed by a quick 5-minute break. It's designed to maintain concentration, improve efficiency, and prevent burnout throughout the day. Finally, there's a time blocking. This involves assigning specific time slots for different tasks or activities. It helps reduce distractions, improve focus, and ensures that each task receives the attention it deserves. By applying these 4 techniques, to-do list, prioritization, the Pomodoro technique, and time blocking, we can manage our time more effectively and work smarter, not harder.
Assalamualaikum everyone. For today's case study, I'll be talking about time value in business. For that, I'll be talking about the Tesla's Gigafactory. Tesla is the electric vehicle manufacturer, faced huge demand for its Model 3 back in 2017-2018. The company's success depended on producing cars quickly while keeping costs under control. However, production bottlenecks and delayed risked billions of dollars in lost revenue. The problem faced by the company was that each week of delay in production cost Tesla an estimated of $100 to $150 million in missed sales and operating costs. The time value of money played a key role. Delayed cash inflows reduced Tesla's ability to reinvest in production or R&D. What are the actions taken by Tesla was that Tesla implemented 24/7 operations at its Gigafactory in Nevada. Elon Musk, as the CEO, personally slept at the factory, overseeing optimization of automation lines. The company used lean management and just-in-time techniques to reduce idle time and improve throughput. As a result, production ramped up to 5,000 cars per week produced by mid-2018. The reduction in delays improved cash flows and boosted investors' confidence. Tesla avoided further losses by recognizing that every hour saved had a quantifiable financial value. An application of the time value becoming the principle. So in general is that in business, time is money. Delays reduce the present value of future cash flows. Companies that effectively manage time gain financial advantages and competitive edges. Thank you.
In conclusion, time management is not just about scheduling tasks. It's about making conscious choices that shape our success and well-being. By understanding the importance of time from Malay worldview and the Islamic perspective, we learn that time is a valuable trust that must be used wisely. Effective time management helps us stay productive, reduce stress, and maintain a healthy work-life balance. Techniques such as prioritization, time blocking, and Pomodoro method empower us to stay organized and focus on what truly matters. Ultimately, mastering time management allows us to lead a more meaningful, disciplined, and purposeful life, making every moment count.